What was the dumbest reason your school called your parents? That morning I had possibly the best outfit I'd ever put together in my life. Clean jeans, designer hoodie, fresh purple hat, everything coordinated and locked in. I walked through those double doors fully expecting people to stop and stare. Instead, a teacher stepped directly in front of me before I even cleared the lobby. "No jeans hanging below the shoe," she said, pointing at a poster on the wall like she was presenting evidence at trial. A poster. I've walked past that wall every single day for 2 years and never once registered it existed. I took my warning, nodded, and kept moving. Didn't even make it to first period before a second teacher flagged me down for the exact same thing. By the end of the day, I had 5 warnings and a detention, and my jeans hadn't moved an inch. People were still stopping me between classes to compliment the fit, so I honestly couldn't even be that mad. That night I went home and pulled every single pair of jeans out of my wardrobe. Every last one of them was hanging past the shoe. I folded them back up and went to sleep. Next morning I came back in the same situation because what else was I supposed to do? Not wear pants. Got flagged within minutes. Same teachers, same speech. And that's when I started paying attention to everyone else in the hallway. Kids walking right past those same teachers with the exact same length jeans. Not one word said to them. Not one. At that point it wasn't a dress code situation anymore. It was something personal. Lunch hit and an administrator came to my table specifically to find me. "The principal wants to see you." I walked into that office and he was sitting there with his hands folded on the desk like I'd committed a federal offense. He looked at me very seriously and told me he was going to be calling my parents. For jeans. I need to explain something before I go any further. My mom is Caribbean. Full island heritage. Worked double shifts her whole life. Does not play about her time Caribbean. When the principal called her, she picked up, heard "Your son is in trouble," and hung up before he could finish the sentence. She pulled up to that school in under 20 minutes. I saw her walking through the front entrance from down the hallway and my entire body went cold. I started mentally drafting my apology before she even reached me. The principal sat us both down and started explaining the situation with the same calm, serious energy he'd been using on me all day. She let him finish, sat completely still. Then she turned and looked at him. "You called me out of work for pants." It wasn't even a question. He started to respond and she was already going, loud enough that people in the hallway actually stopped walking. Teachers were peeking around corners. She went through every part of it. By the time she was done, the principal looked like he'd aged a decade in 6 minutes. He was nodding slowly, not saying a word. She grabbed her bag, looked at me once, and walked out. I walk through those halls every single day now with my jeans dragging across the floor. Not one teacher says a word. Not one administrator even looks in my direction.